It's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Call of Duty Ghosts for me to you, bringing the COD Ghost news because that's what I do. And just look at the right hand corner, we're going to do some spoiler alerts on Call of Duty Ghost. So if you want to stick around for that, I'll say spoiler alert to when I get to it. But as you may know, there's a bunch of copies of Call of Duty Ghosts going around already. And I'm going to surmise with the game being released, with the game servers coming on November 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern on Xbox 360, that you want to have the game by the 31st to play against all your famous YouTubers and pro players and blah, 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 everything there is out there to be playing. So the first thing I want to touch on topic for Call of Duty Ghosts, if you can see right here in the right-hand corner, is it says between 1 to 12 players, Xbox 360. First time it's ever been seen like this. What does this mean? Well, there's no more ground war in Call of Duty 360. No more ground war in Call of Duty 360 Ghost. So where are you going to go to get it? Well, they're probably going to have to buy Call of Duty Ghost because it renders at so many blah, 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 and that's the way it's going to be. Anyway, spoiler alert, turn it off right now. Here we go. So, on the right-hand side, you see here in Call of Duty Ghost, it's been released this information today, that there's a game mode called Extinction. And how you get to play Extinction is that you have to beat the campaign. Doesn't matter what level. I don't care about single player. I don't think anybody does. But you have to beat it on single player. And you get to play, instead of killing bunches of zombies, you get to kill bunches of aliens. And I'm sure they're not going to be the nice looking ones that look like humans. I'm sure they're going to be the ones that look like Predator and Terminator and shit like that. So anyways, that's that. Moving right along. Another spoiler alert. The K.E.M strike, or the K.E.M strike, supposedly, allegedly, rumored, is going to be the 25-point MOAB kill streak that's been released. Basically, it's the rod that comes from the satellite. I released this information like 2 years ago. And it's supposed to hit the Earth and explode. Oh boy. You know, another kill streak, 25 points for people to camp to get. And believe me, there's enough perks in this game that lends itself to do that. So moving right along, going into the weapon systems. Now I want to look at these weapons. These weapons have been leaked out there. Everybody knows that they're out there, but what's strange to me is I'm looking at them, and you'll notice that there's slots below where other weapons can go. So what does this mean? Well, it means this. I'm going to surmise that in the future, since they did the one downloadable DLC weapon, that you're probably going to see maybe 2 assault rifles, 2 SMGs, and 2 sniper rifles, and maybe and most likely 2 LMGs in the future. I would much rather have weapon packs than map packs. I mean, we're already starting off with 16 maps, and the way the perk system looks, there's a lot of redundant perks, and I want to talk about this more. I'm thinking the perks and not the weapons are going to be the bigger problem here, because you know, you're putting the perk system in the pick 10 system. So there's a bazillion different ways that you could pick the perks, and there's no way that you could test these things out. Now, I was watching a couple other videos that are around, and people are saying, you know, people abuse stuff and that testers don't test things. Well, I want to point out this fact. Testers, because I used to be a tester, don't test out combinations and weapons and stuff of that nature. What they test out is functionality in the game, like glitches. I mean, if you're a beta tester, you're looking for stuff that's going to hinder the game itself as running smooth, and that would be like running in the map, falling in little holes, get stuck in a corner, things of that nature. So you're talking, I mean, you got to think the game's going to be done in so much time, and you got 8 months to make this game. So they're probably already they're going to be beta testing or alpha testing the game right after March or April. You're talking 4 or 5 months. That's not much to figure out. It takes people 8 months on a regular Call of Duty to find out some of the shit that's wrong. So you know that they're not going to find out the combinations in this game. But you can rest assured that when you come to my channel and you see these weapons, I mean, I'm looking at them now, and then like I've only see 6 submachine guns. Last Call of Duty we had 8 or 7. So you know there's 2 more. See, there's 2 more spots down there. 2 more spots means you're going to get 2 more DLC SMGs. So they're gonna look at this. Look at that. Light machine guns. There's only 4 of them. I mean, I would love to see 4 more LMGs. I love LMGs. I don't know about you guys, but I love weapon pack DLCs. Now, I am going to go over all the setups when this game comes out. Most likely, I'm going to be playing like everybody else come November 1st, around 6 p.m. Eastern, and you're going to hear me talk a lot more about the game and tell you what I think personally. So stay tuned for that. Go to Fist 2. I'm going to be talking about some other stuff. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out. Ghost news here first.